Hola, mi gente. It's your girl Mamacita here, and I'm here with another episode of Reality Rundown. And this time, I'm talking about Chrissy and Mr. Jones. Uh, this is episode 4, and I'm so sorry I have missed like 2 episodes, but I was sick, and if you saw one of my last videos, my voice was like completely gone. It's still not all the way back, but it's talkable. I mean, it's better now. And so, and then I had to go out of town for a work conference. And if you subscribe to my other channel, Mamacita's Views, be on the lookout for a rant about that whole thing. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's get into it. First of all, I'm not understanding this show. This show is very, very odd and just weird to me with the way everybody is acting. I don't know if I can take it because let's just get into it. Okay. It starts out with Chrissy and Mama Jones meeting and talking about how, because Chrissy and Jim were selling the house and they were supposed to be packing up. So now apparently they have lost their buyers because they were not out of the house when they were supposed to be out of the house. And so Chrissy is telling Mama Jones how disappointed she is or whatever, blah 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 blah, and telling Mama Jones that this is not the right time to bring a baby in the mix and all this stuff. And Mama Jones says, "Oh, you need that baby." So, but I don't know. This whole new friendship with them, weird. Just weird. Okay. Anyway, so then you got this, I don't even know how to say this girl's name. Talia, whatever, blonde hair girl. Her and Emily meet because in one of these last episodes, I think it's episode 2, might be 3, I don't know. Chrissy has a bright idea that all 3 of them should get together and start their own men's clothing line. I really think that Chrissy was just trying to make up a storyline so that her friends would be employed for these few episodes. Okay, because this is ridiculous. Talia, whatever her name is, blonde hair girl, she meets up with Emily and she has sketches drawn out. They're supposed to be making motorcycle jackets. Why motorcycle jackets? It must be the in thing now. Okay. But she has all these sketches and she's all prepared and everything. Emily pulls out her iPad or whatever and shows her some sketches that she did on the iPad. So Talia, blonde hair girl, she thinks that that's not very professional, and she's like, she thinks that it's like something cartoonish that anybody could have drawn or whatever. And so I guess she lets that go for a second, and then Emily's like, well, what's our target audience, what's the price range and all this stuff. And so Talia, blonde hair girl, she says that she wants to do a high-end line. And so Emily is like, whoa, wait a minute, high-end what? She's like, no, because these rappers and stuff, they have the money to get all this high-end stuff, and people want to dress like them, but they don't necessarily have the money. So let's do something kind of lower end, lower price. And so that's just as nice, lower end, lower price, that's just as nice. Y'all can use that. Okay, but anyway, so she does this, she says that, and then Talia, blonde hair girl, she's like, no, we're not doing no low end nothing. She's like, if you want to do that, you do that. But what I'm going to do is going to be on the high end, because I remember when I was young and blah, 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 Versace. That's all I heard. Something about she couldn't wait to get her first Versace. Whatever. Anyway, so, I mean, it's obvious that these two, they're just not going to get along. So, I mean, it's very obvious. So, it's like, you know, they were put together for a reason, to create some kind of dramatic storyline. But again, I say, what's going on? This is weird. Okay. So, then we got Jim Jones talking to his mama. And they're talking about Chrissy. And his mama tries to tell him that he needs to communicate more. And basically she's telling him what he needs to do to save his relationship with Chrissy. She's telling him how to save his relationship with Chrissy. And she didn't look high. She didn't look drunk. So I'm wondering, did she know that she was talking about Chrissy? So again, I say it was weird. What's going on? Okay. So that happens, and he's like, well, we need to do something. And so Mama Jones is like, well, why don't you see a counselor? So he's like, well, can't no regular Joe tell me nothing about my life. And I can't make his voice, because I've never been high before, so I can't do that. But anyway, he says that no regular person can tell him what to do, give him advice, blah, blah. And so he decides that he wants to talk to Reverend Run instead, saying that him and Reverend Run, their lives are similar down to every aspect. Really? That's interesting. So, does that mean that he wants to be a reverend too? Or does that mean that Reverend Run used to get high all day long? And I don't know where he was going with that. So again, I say it was weird. What's going on? Okay. So, I don't know. That whole thing was weird. He was probably high when he was talking, or drunk. Something was going on. But anyway, I don't know. I can't get off of that though, because I mean, he said down to every aspect. I can really see him being a reverend. No, I really can't. I can't. I mean, what's he going to preach on? The importance of puff puff pass? I mean, yeah. Okay. So anyway, they go to Reverend, he has dinner with Chrissy and tells Chrissy about his plan, and she's thinking, oh, really? Yeah, let's go. Whatever, blah. And so, they go to Reverend Run's house, and Reverend Run really doesn't say anything that they don't already know. He basically tells him, remember to do the little things in life. Brush your teeth every day, wash your face, say amen. I mean, he really doesn't give him too much of any advice. Neither one of them. But Chrissy is just soaking it all in like, yeah, this is profound. She's overdoing it. She's overacting. Okay. So, but that happens, nothing too grand about that. Then after the session, during the session, they seemed like everything was going to be honky-dory. So, but it wasn't. After the session, I'm guessing this is the next day. They're sitting on the couch or whatever, and Chrissy asks Jim, what did you get from the session? So he said something about do little things or whatever. I don't know. He said something crazy, but apparently it was not the answer that she was looking for. So she gets upset, hot pissy mad, and Jim is like, "What? I answered the question, but I didn't answer it the way you wanted me to, so now it's a problem." And she's like, "No, it's not a problem. I just wanted you to take more out of it than what you just said." So, like he said, apparently it's a problem. So, but that's when she tells him that apparently they just need some time apart. Okay. Again, I say, that was weird. What's going on? Okay. So, they have that argument and everything, and she packs up, and she's gonna leave, and all this stuff. But did anyone notice? Because she said that she was gonna go to a hotel and all this stuff. Okay, does Chrissy work? I mean, did anyone notice that she was leaving in his car that he bought? Where do they do that at? I mean, if you're gonna leave, and trying to teach him a lesson in the process, wouldn't it be more feasible for you to leave with all your own stuff? I mean, what? She left. I mean, okay, she has no job, so, and he won't let her be a part of his company, so, I mean, she has no job. So she packs up all her stuff in the luggage that he bought. Well, okay, let's go back. She packs up all her stuff that he bought, or that she bought with his money. Correction. That she bought with his money. And she packs it all up in the luggage that she bought with his money. And she puts all that into the car that she bought with his money. And she goes to a hotel that she pays for with his money. Do you see the pattern here? Yeah. What lesson is that teaching him, that you can stand on your own with his money? That you and his money will be just fine by yourself? I mean, that didn't prove anything. It just proved that you know how to swipe his credit card. Yeah. So, anyway, I don't know about this show. This show is very strange and odd to me. It's like everybody on this show is living in Bizarro World, because everything is total opposite. Chrissy in Love and Hip Hop, this is what I want. I want the personalities from Love and Hip Hop to carry over to this show. The only one that has been consistent is Jim, because he's still getting high. So, and doesn't care. He's still getting high, still getting arrested. Nothing has changed about him. But Chrissy went from loving hip hop to stomping folks at the drop of a dime, and waiting on folks outside of the club, to this show where she's like, I just don't know what to do. Me and Jim, and I love him. What is that? What is it? I mean, I don't know that person. Like, I know her personally, but anyway, I don't know this person that she is portraying to be. So that's one. Two, Mama Jones. She went from on Love and Hip Hop to making songs about Chrissy, saying that she was psychotic, saying that she would not be with her son, and all this stuff, to this show where she is now encouraging her son to be with her and save his relationship with her. Weird. Very weird. Then we go to Emily, who on Love and Hip Hop did not have a backbone, would cry instantly, would not stick up for herself, to this show where all of a sudden she has a backbone. She's standing up for herself, talking back to Leah, Dahlia, blonde hair girl. Where's this coming from? I want the crying, weak Emily that I've gotten used to in Love and Hip Hop, and I want the stomp you down to the ground Chrissy that I got used to in Love and Hip Hop, and the Mama Jones crazy, psychotic, making songs about people not going to be with her son that I got used to in Love and Hip Hop. I mean, really. This is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. So, I'm going to try to stick this show out, but, they're really working my nerves. I just want the drama that I had gotten used to, that I deserve, okay? You know, don't deprive me of my stomp you down to the ground, fight every episode drama, okay? Alright. So, that's it for this episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please continue to watch me, and please rate, comment, subscribe, share this. Sorry. Okay, share this video, and check out my other channel too. I got some rants and raves coming up over there. It's just been straight foolery going on over here. Good old Alabama. Okay, anyway, all that good stuff, and that's it. I guess I'll see you guys next time. The next video hopefully will be about Tamar and Vince. Alright, bye guys.